Welcome back guys to another video. In this video I'm going to be going over time frame breakdown, what time frames that you should be looking at when you are trading. And this is very important when it comes to trading because some traders might be scalpers, other traders might be swing traders, but I'm going to basically go over my strategy, what I do when I'm looking at the charts, and what you guys could also be doing as well. So right off the bat, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be looking at a higher time frame. When it comes to trading, guys, I always look at a higher time frame and then I go down. I'm not usually looking at time frames like the 1 minute, the 3 minute, the 5 minute, the 15 minute, the 30 minute, the hour. The hour is actually the time frame that I'm going to be looking at that is the lowest time frame. And if you're looking at these smaller time frames, you're more of a scalper, meaning that you're going in and out of the market very quickly. And I don't do that because that type of trading is honestly very emotional. It's not safe. And when it comes to trading, like I said in the past, guys, trading is 90% emotional and 10% technical, meaning that it's not really all the trends, support and resistance, all that stuff. What it actually comes down to is using your emotions. So when it comes to trading, like I said, guys, we're going to look at a higher time frame like the monthly chart. And we do this because we overall want to get a bias on what the market is doing, what kind of trend we're in, if it's been fluctuating up, if it's been fluctuating down, all that good stuff. So right off the bat, you guys can see that we are in a downtrend, more long term. There isn't much confirmation going on this candle. We kind of do see that we are in an uptrend for a current range right here for a monthly chart. We do have a beautiful W pattern right there. You guys could have easily caught thousands of pips just off that setup right there. That's why I'm telling you it's very important that you guys are looking at the market structure, what is going on, things like the moving average. We have our 50 length moving average right here, and right there that pin came up, hit the moving average, and then price started to drop down. So what I'm then going to do is go to the weekly chart, and what you guys actually could do as well. Let me go back to the monthly chart. What's very crucial that you guys could do is you kind of can go through these ranges and find our current support and resistance. So there's our support. Here is our resistance right here. So overall, this is the range that the market has been going through right here. This is what we are looking at. We're not looking at the past up here or anything down here in the future just yet. We're just going to go down to lower time frames as time goes on. We're going to go to the weekly. Okay. This looks like a nice reversal candle right here. And you guys also should be highlighting these candles so you know in the future what these candles have done when they formed. So this could be a reversal candle right here. We kind of are in a downtrend. We're coming close to our 20 length moving average right there. And we could see a reversal pattern up to the 200 EMA right here. And like I said, the EMA, the moving average, what these tools do is they tell us the major points of support and resistance in the market. So at this point, there is no real confirmation on the weekly chart. What we actually could do is get our trend line. Let's look at that. And when I actually look for an entry, guys, I'm not looking for an entry on the weekly or the monthly chart. I'm going to probably go down to the daily or the hour 4 chart to find our confirmation on where we're going to buy or sell. Okay, let's go down to the daily chart, see what's going on. Okay, this is a big sign right here that we could see a sell market very soon here. A break of the trend line on the weekly trend line. I want to show you guys that. We might not just have a trend line. This is our weekly trend line right here. But we could have a trend line that's different on the daily. I want to show you guys this right now. Here's our daily trend line right here. Just like that. So we could see a break of the daily trend line and the weekly trend line very soon. And the reason as to why I say that, I'm going to spot this out for you guys. We have a hammerhead candle right here. And as we're looking at this hammerhead candle, guys, look at this. Do you guys see how we have the 20 length moving average? And the body itself of this candle is closing below the moving average. Yeah, the pin kind of struck through it, but as we look at the bodies, we're looking at the bodies themselves. We really do not care about the pins, what they are doing to the top, because you guys can see in the past, look at when we had the pins at the top right here, the hammerhead, price started to drop. So we should see a drop, and we more on the short-term side of trading right now. So we are in a sell in this market. I'm going to kind of draw my channel right now so we see what's going on in the market with price. This is kind of regulating just to see where the market is going to go. You guys can see that we have been fluctuating up and down throughout this channel, so we could see a break very soon. And like I said in the past, guys, whenever we have a reversal candle, a hammerhead, a doji, whatever it may be, you need to recognize that here's our hammerhead right here, and then the candle next to it, the daily candle, opened up yesterday at 2 p.m. It's going to open up in about 4 hours. This next candle is going to open up, and this candle is going to close right here. So what we're seeing is this candle is testing about 50% of this pin right here, where this candle went all the way up and closed below. We are now testing about 50% right here. So this is a valid point of resistance that we are testing in the market right now. And once again, we drew that trend line to identify that we are in a downtrend, and also the trend is your friend. So we need to make sure that these candles are respecting the trend. They're going in the way that we intend them to go. So as you guys can see right here, we're most likely going to see a drop very soon here. We could see a break throughout this channel right here. But what we could do at this point now is let's look for a setup. I'm going to go to the hour 4 chart just to make it a little bit easier to see, guys. Okay, so we're going to be looking for a sell. That is our bias right now. And looking at the hour 4 chart, it might be a buy, but honestly I don't think that it's going to be a buy very soon. I actually am selling this pair currently right now. So our short position, this is going to be our entry. Move this over. Okay, let's get this set up properly. Stops are going to be at previous resistance. I'm not looking at this pin right here, guys. What I'm looking at is to the left right here. We had a lot of confluence in the market right here, and that's where we're going to be looking. So there's our stop loss. Take profits, we're probably going to be looking around this range right here for our take profits. Actually, we're going to go right here. This is where our TPs are going to be, right around this range. There we go. Perfect. So we do have a 77 pip stop loss, and our take profit is about 242 pips. So that is a beautiful 3-to-1 risk reward ratio, a little bit over 3-to-1 risk reward ratio, to be honest. It's about right there. So this is a valid setup right there. But when we are trading, guys, it's very important that we're not just looking at the 4-hour chart. We're looking at other time frames like the daily, the weekly, and the monthly to overall get a bias on what the market is doing. And what we even could do to get more confirmation if it's going to be a buy or a sell is we look at the trend. So as we are looking at the trend for the monthly, what do we say we're in? We're in a downtrend, correct? And then as we go to the weekly chart, what are we in? We're in a downtrend as well. And then we go to the daily chart, we're in a downtrend as well. So that's why it's very crucial that you guys look at multiple time frames. Overall, find the trend. That's kind of a cheat code in this market, guys, as you look at the trend on the monthly, the weekly, the daily, and the hour 4, and then you go off what the trend is doing. And also what we could do at this point is we're going to go to forexfactory.com. We're going to go to forexfactory.com. This is where we find our news going on in the markets, guys. So let's look and see what's going on. Sorry for the lag as well, guys. My computer is a little slow today. Okay, so we have major news coming out on the GBP very soon here. Or that actually passed, sorry. We have news on the NZD coming out. What we're looking at when we have this news coming out is we're looking how it correlates with the currency pairs that we are in. So obviously we aren't really in a pair that is NZD, but what you guys also need to be looking at is the news, what's going on, how that is affecting the currency pairs that we are trading. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this video on Timeframe breakdown. If you guys haven't already gotten my Forex course, there should be a link in the description where you guys can get it. It still is on sale, so use code FX1. You will get $100 off, so it's only $297, and it's going to be jam-packed with value. There's over 7+ hours of trading content, not just from me, but other 6-figure traders as well. As well with that, we also have our group chat, our 7-day trial. So if you want to start trading with me personally, you want to take the trades on every single week, you can do that as well. But guys, thanks for coming on this video, and if you have not already subscribed, please make sure that you do, and I'll see you on the next video.